It was late, probably just past midnight. I was walking home from a friend's house, a route I'd taken hundreds of times. The street was one of those quiet, residential roads lined with old oak trees. Their branches formed a canopy overhead, blocking out most of the moonlight and leaving everything in a shadow. It was completely silent, except for the sound of my own footsteps on the pavement. I wasn't rushing. There was no reason to. It was a peaceful night, the kind where you can hear the stillness and feel alone. I was maybe halfway down the block when I heard it. A voice. It came from the darkness, somewhere in the trees on my right. It was a female voice, clear and distinct. It just said my name. Not shouted, not whispered, just spoken at a normal, conversational volume, as if someone I knew was standing right there. I stopped walking. My first thought was that it was one of my neighbors, maybe out for a late-night smoke or just relaxing on their porch. I looked around, scanning the darkened houses and yards. I couldn't see anyone. Not a single porch light was on. I stood there for a moment, listening. Nothing. The silence returned, and it felt thicker than before. I almost convinced myself that the voice came from my head. It's easy to hear things when it's that quiet outside. I was about to start walking again when the voice spoke a second time. It said my name again, but this time it was wrong. It was a slight mispronunciation. A subtle shift in emphasis on the second word. The kind of mistake a stranger would make reading it for the first time. But the tone was exactly the same pitch, the same timbre. It was the same voice, but it had forgotten how to say my name correctly. That was what really got to me. It wasn't just hearing a voice from the dark. It was the correction. The mistake. It felt unnatural. It felt unhuman. It felt like something was trying to sound like a person. It wasn't kind of like it was learning. I didn't call out. I didn't say, "Who's there?" A part of me knew that I didn't want an answer. Every muscle in my body was telling me to run, but I just stood frozen, listening to the silence that followed. It felt like it was waiting for me to respond. After what felt like an eternity, I turned and started walking again. I didn't run. I walked at a steady, deliberate pace. I kept my eyes fixed on the streetlights ahead, trying not to look behind me or back into the trees. I could feel the silence behind me, feel the weight, and feel the darkness. I didn't hear the voice again. I hurried to my front door, unlocked it, and stepped inside, locking it firmly behind me. I went straight to the window and looked back down the street. It was empty, just the trees and the shadows, motionless under the dim streetlights. I never walked down that road at night again. Sometimes, even now, when it's very quiet, I think I can almost hear it. Not the voice itself, but the echo of it. The memory of how it said my name, and then how it got it wrong.